The Christmas season is a super busy time for Santa. You have a lot of eyes that are looking to the skies as he's making his rounds from one house to the next. And some of those eyes include the North American Aerospace Defense Command, better known as NORAD. Major Mark Lazane is joining me now to talk a little bit about what goes into making sure that Santa gets the job done. Thank you so much for joining us.
And thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
Awesome. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about where NORAD is based and a little bit about what folks are doing behind the scenes.
Thank you. So NORAD is headquartered in Colorado Springs, Colorado. However, we have subordinates and regions all over the place defending North America 24/7, 365. And as you mentioned, we are tracking the skies. We track anything with a heat signature that's inbound to North America, and we try to determine if that is indeed a threat to North America or if it isn't. And obviously, doing so each and every day helps us on December 24th to track Santa on his journey around the world.
Okay, and I know you probably get a lot of phone calls from concerned kids as well, wondering exactly how you protect Santa as well as how you track him. So can you talk a little bit about that for us?
Well, I can tell you, centuries of evidence show Santa doesn't necessarily need our protection, but we are able to track him to kind of help children and their parents around the world figure out exactly when he might be coming to their house on the 24th. And we do that. We get calls from, over 100 countries and multiple hits to our website to try to track his location. It's a really great thing that we're able to do, and also to help people to understand what NORAD does each and every day to be able to do that on the 24th.
And how many people do you have working behind the scenes approximately, working with NORAD, especially on Christmas Eve?
Sure. Everything we do here is made possible by the generosity of our volunteers and our partners. In the call center itself, we'll have between 1,400 and 1,600 volunteers. They take about 2 hours apiece, and answering phone calls starting at 4 a.m. to around midnight. But behind the scenes, there's even more people taking care of us.
Wow. And even if kids are not able to get their calls in, because it sounds like the phone lines are pretty busy, they can also go online, social media, is that right?
Absolutely. As you said, we take more than 137,000 phone calls on average a year, but we have more callers than that. So if you can't get through at 1-877-HI-NORAD, you can definitely go to noradsanta.org. Our website, you can use Facebook or Twitter. You can email us at NORAD Tracks Santa at outlook.com. If you have an Amazon Alexa enabled device, you're able to contact us through that. And also, if you have the OnStar, you're traveling around tomorrow, hit that blue button, and we can let the kids know through the OnStar system where Santa's doing and where he might be headed next.
And do you have a lot of kids who are calling, asking questions as far as what exactly Santa is doing while he's traveling?
So he doesn't have a whole lot of time to do anything but deliver those gifts. He's going to be delivering billions of gifts tomorrow. So, in between houses, he's probably hydrating. I would be.
Oh, gosh. And so for the volunteers, when they come in, do you brief them on what it is that they are going to be doing during that 2-hour time that they're going to be helping out?
Sure, yeah, we give every volunteer gets a short introduction to what they're going to be doing that day. But honestly, we get a lot of repeat volunteers each year because they love the program. So it takes very little to get them spun up, and they immediately get into the spirit of the operations center and start answering those children's phone calls.
Okay, so is the operations center decorated as well for the Christmas season?
Oh, absolutely. Please check out our social media sites all throughout tomorrow for live updates, and you can see it. But we are absolutely ready for Christmas Eve. Operations Center's ready. We have our Santa hats ready. You can definitely be seeing the Christmas spirit starting tomorrow.
All right, very good. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Major Mark Lazane. I know that this is probably going to be another busy season for you all. Are you thinking that this is going to be a record-breaking year for Santa and his crew members?
We sure hope so, and you know, we'll take all comers, and looking forward to talking to as many people as we can tomorrow. So please reach out.
And we can call 24 hours, or is there a limited amount of time that kids or even parents can call?
Sure. The Operations Center begins at 4 a.m. Mountain Standard Time tomorrow and goes through midnight.
All right, very good. Well, thank you once again for joining us, and we wish you a Merry Christmas. I know you have your work cut out for you.
Merry Christmas, and we can handle it. Thanks.